Good morning, everyone. We just wanted to take a moment to thank you for giving us this opportunity. We are privileged to be sharing with you what we know of Smith Chapel's history, and we are very blessed to actually have a history that is written down, published for us, which was our starting point. So we wanted to take a moment to tell you what to expect from this and to introduce our sources so you'll know where we got our information. So we're going to divide this up into 3 parts, 3 Sundays in a row. We're starting today with how'd we get here? 1776 to 1889 are the years we're going to cover, and it won't take that many years, I promise. It's pretty short and sweet. The book's not very thick, but it's got a lot of good information in it. So next week, we'll cover who were the leaders and our major milestones in Smith Chapel's history. And then finally finish up with troubles after World War II and rebirth, because there was a little bit of angst amongst the church and we did actually close for a little while. So we're back stronger than ever. And we want to tell you all we know about this little chapel on the hill.
So we've timed these and each one is about 3 hours. Just like the old time services.
That's
We
right.
want you to realize what worship used to be like. So around 2 o'clock, we'll be finished and we can go to lunch then, right?
Yay. You're going to get your money's worth. That's right. So we started with Smith Chapel's United Methodist Church history, this wonderful little book that was published by Teresa Parrish. And Teresa was an interesting character, and she gives a foreword in the book to tell how she got the job. Much like today, people have to be appointed. Nobody volunteers to say, oh, I want to be the membership chairman, which she was, or I want to write the history of the church, which she was appointed to do. Very surprised to find herself in that position because she said she'd only been a member here for about 4 years. Not only that, she didn't have a college education. She didn't even have a high school diploma. So she was very surprised to be asked to write this history, but she took her job very seriously and she started researching. And she didn't have the book that we have. She had to start from scratch. And she said she hit a brick wall right at the beginning because we didn't have a membership list. She didn't know who to talk to. She'd only been here 4 years. She didn't know who were actual members. So she started what any good genealogist, speaking as one, does: talk to people, ask everybody everything you know. Tell me what you know about whatever. So that's where she started. That's how she got her information. And like most of us as genealogists, depending on who you talk to, you get a different story. So-and-so said this. That's not how it happened at all. So-and-so said that. My mama said it was this. Well, my papa said it was that. So she spent 10 years writing this history. This wonderful little book took her 10 years of research, and she did her homework. She went and looked at courthouse records and deeds and Bibles and family histories and culled what she could. So it took her about 10 years. In 1967, she got the Bixler genealogy and got a lot of names from that. And she ran across the Farr family and the Bixlers mentioned over and over again. So they were the big shots here in town. Excuse me. But she worked with her secretary, Betty Beach, to actually write this down and publish it. And it took him a good 10 years. And she has done a fabulous job. And that's where Bill and I both started from and got our information from. So that's what most of my presentation is going to depend on. And Bill's done even more field research, and he'll tell you about that.
Yeah, so in addition to that wonderful history we have, there's a great book that the Great Falls Historical Society printed a few years ago called Land Above the Falls. And it's all about Great Falls from the beginning of time. And that has pictures in it and some of the material we used, which was not included in Teresa Parrish's report. We've incorporated that in our presentations. In addition, the Great Falls Historical Society, which went out of business 3 or 4 years ago, gave its entire collection of photographs, oral histories, and written histories to the Fairfax County Library in Fairfax, where they have a Virginia room. And if you like history, and you've never been to the Virginia room, it's the whole second floor of the library. And it's got thousands of books. And now it's snowing out. You got your wish? Who wanted snow? Just goes to show wishes come true in this building. So, anyway, so some of the photographs we have are from those collections, which anybody can go down and use, but they also have thousands of books on just Virginia history, all aspects of it. And if you've never been to the Virginia room, it's right in Fairfax, right in, almost near the courthouse. It's a wonderful resource for anybody who's interested in our local history. Finally, we discovered in the last few weeks that one of the descendants of Jesse and Lucina Smith, lives here in Great Falls. His name is Tom McQueen. And Tom has been a bit of a resource because he has some family histories and photographs which we'd never seen before, and which never appeared in any of these books. So he's provided some of that. And so we thank Tom McQueen for giving us a family perspective that we'd missed before. Anyway, those are our sources. So lots of different things. So I guess we can get started.
Mhm.